Welcome back, everyone. I am Jenny Dietrich. I am here with Pam Didner. We
Hello.
are actually preparing right now about what we're going to talk about.
I know, impromptu. We can do this. Hashtag can do.
So we are at Content Marketing World. You did a workshop yesterday, sales enablement. Is that?
Yes,
yeah?
I did.
So tell us about it.
All right. So the workshop is really about how marketers can better to support their sales team.
Which is very much needed.
Very important.
Yes.
Right. A lot of time we focus on the top of the funnel.
Yep.
The demand gen, which is from drive the outbound to inbound traffic. From there, you do a lot of nurturing, and then say you qualify the leads and you pass that to the sales. From my perspective, that there are so many ways that we can support our sales team. In addition to demand gen, in addition to the inbound traffic conversions. And one of the examples I was talking about is, for example, a whiskey company, and they try to close a deal with several, say, liquor stores and a supermarket because they want to increase the shelf space.
Sure.
The more shelf space that you have in the retail outlets, that increase the visibility. Hopefully by doing that, you actually generate more revenue. Like one way to actually increase that visibility and is to have a shelf space. And of course, the supermarkets and the liquor stores are like, well, what can you do for me? And the sales team said, let me talk to my marketing team, I'll get back to you. No, I'm kidding. What they did is they come up with an idea. They use some of the social media marketing budget from the marketing side, and they do a paid Facebook ads.
Yep.
So they drive the traffic within like the 25 miles radius of that specific location. They do a free tasting, and alone they drive the traffic to the liquor stores and the supermarket. So it's a combination of leveraging sales and also marketing to close a deal.
Love it. So let's go back to something that you said about handing the leads to sales and saying, okay, there you go. And I think that's one of the biggest challenges we have because they never follow up.
Yeah.
And then we get frustrated because of the leads that we've created. So how can we enable the marketing qualified lead to become something that they own in turn convert them into a customer?
You know, that's actually a great question. I know that many companies have the challenge in terms of that passing the leads to a sales side and they don't follow up. And of course, as a marketer, you need to find out what are some of the possible causes that the salespeople are not following up, right? Is it because they are understaffed? Or the lead is not high quality based on the experience
or
of
not
getting
their
the lead,
or
not their lead, not their ideal customers. So you need to find out what the reasons are and then proactively work with them to determine what are some of the causes. And obviously both sides need to change their behavior. Sure. But it's very hard.
It is.
We don't know get salespeople to change their behavior, right? I mean, it's very hard.
It is very hard, yes.
A lot of time what I told the marketers sometimes is, can we see what we can do within our boundary to change our behavior? For example, one thing I said is I usually use Lead Genius as an example. They first of all, they work with their sales team, identify ideal customer profile, ICP. They know exactly what the sales teams are looking for. Certain type of industry, certain type of demographic, certain type of title, for example. And then when there's outbound driving the inbound traffic, right? So say people click on certain type of content, and a lot of time people will say, oh, you know what? You click on 5 pieces of content, you reach the lead scoring about 75. Oh, you know what? You are MQL. But really? Is that it?
Yeah.
So they made it incredibly clear that that the MQL is one specific action that a prospect needs to do on their website. It's request for demo. If somebody say request for demo, they call a hand raiser. All of a sudden, you know, there's a chance they want to move down to a next funnel. Right? And now, once they got that specific request, the marketers will try to qualify that with ICP. They will try to match that person, do a little research, try to understand, does that align with ICP? If they raise their hand and align with ICP, then they pass that to the sales team. All of a sudden, it's high quality, and then you can say to your sales team, match what you have, what you share with me, and they raise their hands.
And then please buy me a drink because I just gave you a qualified lead.
Exactly. Well said, Jeannie. Well said. Okay, salespeople, remember that.
we can be bribed. So you're also speaking tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's it's not a 3-hour workshop.
Yes.
What's what do you hope that people will come away with after attending your session?
For tomorrow's session, I think the biggest takeaway is for marketers like us, we need to understand our sales team better. We need to understand their sales stages, right? A lot of time when I was a marketer supporting my direct sales force, we call them the field guys, when I supported them, I understand my job, I understand my content, and sometimes I will shuffle my content to them. And I made that mistake, and I want to share with you, and that was not good. And what I didn't do is I didn't understand their sales stages. What I should have done is map my content to their sales stages to show them for different sales stages, these are some of the suggested content that they can use.
Love it.
I didn't do that. Shame on Pam. But I learned.
That's how we learn.
Exactly.
That is how we learn.
And another thing is, you know how we create buyer's persona to understand our audience? Have we ever thought about it? Create a salesperson persona.
For your sales team.
For my sales
Love
team.
it.
Can I write something to say, this is how I understand my sales
Love
team?
It.
Right?
Love that.
If you can write that like an essay, you can actually find ways to support them better.
She's kind of a riot.
I am a riot. I'm sorry. Did I stress you out? My apologies. Big time.
All right, so I was stalking you on Twitter last night in real full preparation for this. And I mean, last night.
Jeannie actually prepared for the interview. And then I came here with, I don't know, nothing.
That's not true.
You know what?
You came with some jokes.
Thank you.
Came with some jokes. And I noticed that for the workshop attendees, you gave away a template, and
I do.
Yeah. Is that something that we could all get by visiting your website, or was it only for workshop attendees?
You know what? Now Jeannie asked. Okay, just because it was Jeannie. All right? Well, this chatter, because Jeannie's special. If you send me an email, I send the templates to you.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. Really?
Can we easily find your email address?
Social media channel, you can follow me and DM me on Twitter. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or you can go to my website, pamdidner.com, just click on contact, and just basically say, send me template.
Jeannie
I will
said.
say, yeah.
Jeannie said.
And you say, Jeannie said, send me template. And I was like, aye, Captain, roger that.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to do it because my marketing team could use some of your sales enablement.
No, that's not true.
It
You're
is.
not doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I check out your stuff too.
There's some challenges, but
yeah. We kind of virtual stalk each other.
Pam, it's such a pleasure to have you. It's good to see you. And I will say at the speaker party last night, she came up to me and said, "I'm sorry I didn't answer your email, but you're a PR person. You can make some stuff up, right?"
Yeah,
so there you
I
go.
know, right there. So here we go.
Thank you. It's very good to see you.
The pleasure is mine.